history being made here tonight in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. It's about to go down. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Shakes himself free, and he shuts the door on that.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Quick shot! Stopped by the goaltender.
I really like the save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Oh, and there's a big-time hit. No, they didn't like that, and here we go. They're going to fight.
I didn't like it because it was a dangerous play, James, and you got a player down as a result, and of course you got to respond, and it results in dropping the mitts.
Well, pretty spirited dust-up there, and you know, the motivation to respond, kind of like it.
Well, yeah, it's jumping in for a teammate. And listen, it's a contact sport, so things like this can happen, but it was the nature of how it happened, and certainly he didn't feel that it was a clean hit, so he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Sends the pass over. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quit.
And he takes the pass. Here's a chance. Fires it, and that was stopped.
Wagner's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort.
He's got a step. Scores! That's how you finish!
This entire play is fantastic, James. Speed, reading the play, and he recognizes he's got a ton of time, freezes the tender, and buries it home. Man, this game is highly entertaining. So much speed, a chance at one end, gets countered, quickly goes the other way, and you catch the coverage off guard, and then they're able to score off the rush. Unbelievable play.
Deacon Poots won the draw in center. Textbook stop by Lehman. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Receives the pass. Sends the puck across. Oh, it cuts up with nothing on the play.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss. And that's what happened there.
Quick pass to Grima. Picked up along the wall by Deacon Poop. And he comes up with the glove save.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Icebreakers lead it 1-0. Deacon Poots won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Save made by the goalie.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
Killens dropped the mitts earlier and spent 5 minutes in the box for fighting, and he's no good there. He's got to find a way to generate opportunities and get himself back in this game.
Picked out by Hudson. Moves it quickly over to Jackson. And he coughs it up with the pass. Uh-oh, and a poor rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Moves it to Hudson. Here's a shot. Big time stop. Slammed into the wall. Knocked away. Passes out front. Oh, and he cuts up with a stop. Handles the pass from his goalie. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Nighthawks have it now. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's got to feel terrible, James. I mean, he finished his hit right through his check.
And he connects with the long bomb.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a collision with some authority. Here's a shot. Brushes the leather. What a save by Wagner. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. He levels the one hit. Here's a stretch pass to Gill. Oh, he dumped right over the boards.
Oh, that's a bit of the walk of shame, isn't it, James? He wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up to the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
Clock ticking down here inside the first period. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Oh, he gets hit again.
Well, this is a tough enough game as it is, but if you have your head down, you are going to get lambasted over and over again.
Sends it out in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Well, that brings an end to period number one. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. And we are just moments away from the start of period number two. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Nighthawks didn't get off to a great start at all. I mean, they've been chasing this game, and the real reason why they're behind in this one, they haven't had any possession time.
Slides it across. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's a message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing them down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you can see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James? And man, that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Jackson's going to play it against the half wall. From behind the net. Takes a big hit. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Gotta love how both of these teams are playing so fast right now. I mean, the quick counters and the transitions are creating a lot of speeds, which are generating scoring chances at both ends.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Hudson's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here on the point. And he says no! Wagner's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
The Nighthawks really need to find a way to start finishing on some of these scoring chances because they trail here in the middle. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Hudson's won the draw. And he easily stops that one. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Hudson's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that goes off a body. And he rings the post. Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Tries to get it going. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Sends the pass down low. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And it's a quick pass to Gill. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back.
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. James, when you enter the offensive zone and you have numbers and you have speed, you keep your opponent guessing. They have to communicate extremely well if they want to stop you, and in this case, they couldn't.
The Icebreakers have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play an attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
He's in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Looks to set up at the point now. Shuts him down. And here's the pass to Tino. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
Wow, that was incredible. Everyone is on their feet. Man, he get nailed.
And makes the save. Here's a pass in front. Takes a shot. And we'll get a reset after the puck goes up and out of play.
Lehman's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Icebreakers now lead by 2. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Lehman's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Teams are ready to go and we're about moments away from puck drop. Hudson's won the faceoff. Angles it over to Tino. The Nighthawks played along the boards. Rocked him. Feeds the puck to Deacon Poop. Woods crossed the line and gained the zone. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Pinned him along the boards. Oh, he stopped it! I can't believe it!
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
Pulverizing hit in the corner, and he's going to feel that the rest of the game.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Icebreakers are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. And he moves it up to Killens. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Big time stuff there. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck when you separate the body from it.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. Back with more in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder, ready to bring you the action. And we are underway here in period number 3. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Nighthawks are right where they should be in this game, James, and that is behind entering the third period. Why? They just haven't had the puck. It hasn't been on their stick, which means they haven't been able to generate anything offensively.
Taken along the wall by Hudson. Puck sent over to Tino. Passes it to Gill. And now it's grabbed by Tino. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Great hustle to come up with the puck. With possession along the wall. Oh, another hit! This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes it into the slot. Decides to think about it. Oh, we got a stoppage in play with a busted pane of glass here on the ice.
Well, shot blocking is an art, and for me it would be a duck or a flamingo right now, the way that these athletes can shoot the puck. And just look at the glass. It has the answer as it's shattered and all over the place.
Offenses don't face off, and he wins the draw. Oh, and he stopped that rocket.
And the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
Picked up along the boards by Wood. Can't get a hold of that pass. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
So I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game, because it provides energy. It provides a spark. but he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team. Because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum, and momentum can carry them back into this game.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Grima's got the puck. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Feeds it on over to Gill. Hudson's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Here's the official call. Deacon Poots called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, he's going to take the feet out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
Backhander in front. Oh, what save!
Wagner's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save.
And that slides right out to center ice. Lehman's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Hudson's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. To the middle, puts it off the post. And they get the puck out of harm's way. The Nighthawks gain possession. Up along the wing. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. The Icebreakers are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Nighthawks have a brief 5-on-3 looming.
A short 5-on-3, James. You got to win this face-off. Possession is key. If it goes 200 feet the other way, you've just killed your opportunity.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive end. Deacon Poots back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. And a great save! Oh, tried to put it on the corner and just missed that one!
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
He's got a step! They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away. It's always tough when you're sitting in the penalty box, James, and you're hoping that your team doesn't get scored on, and then you hop on the ice, and you're delivered a pass, and you're able to get into the play and execute. That's retribution at its finest.
Puck grab by Wood. Grima's got it along the wing. Battle along the boards. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Hudson's going to serve a pair for interference.
I just had a gander at the bench, and the energy and the body language. I mean, they're defeated, James, and now they have to kill off another penalty, down a bunch of goals. It's a tough one.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it, and this is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
And they clear that puck. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Takes it in front. Denies them in close. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Passes on over to Wood. Cutting to the front of the net. Scores! A power play goal!
Anytime you're getting jostled by a defender and they're trying to shove or push you off the puck, you have to find ways to get low and maintain your balance on your edges. And he does a fabulous job of it while maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will, the second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal.
Fantastic save! They've got the defense outnumbered. Feeds it over on the attack. The Icebreakers have it now. Grabbed along the boards by Deacon Pook. Shot! Denies him! And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Wood's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
The Icebreakers have definitely used the shoot-first mentality, and look at the score here late. Deacon Poots won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. The Icebreakers are on the attack. Devastating hit into the boards, and listen to this building rattle.
Frustration bubbling over late in the game when you're down by a bunch. You know you're not getting back in it, and you deliver that hit.
Here he is in the open ice on the breakaway. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in a game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
Late goings of this period, 4-0 is where we sit. This has been a very, very one-sided contest. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build out that last shift.
Tino's got it in the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Hudson. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Wagner's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Icebreakers are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period, as they have been the dominant offensive club. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that pass goes off a stick. Taken by Killens. Drills them.
Why you have to be mad?
The Nighthawks have it from their own end. Gains the zone through the middle. And he passes it up ahead to Hudson. Puts it in front. The shot. Here's the pass down low. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Nagy. The centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Makes a move in front. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way, because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, this is just a fantastic goal, and no panic at all as he's in on the breakaway. Listen, he earned the opportunity, but he executes. He delivers a beautiful deke and puts it in the back of the 4x6.
Puck scooped up by Hudson. Oh, he'll feel that one. Off the goaltender and in. That's a goal. The Icebreakers have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. Handles the pass. Hammers one at the net. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one.
You know, I think this team, obviously, it's a loss, but I like their effort. You know, there's something here with this team after their debut performance here in the EASHL.
Well, yeah, and sometimes when you're starting out, it can be difficult to establish chemistry right away, and often that takes time, James. There'll be a little more practice, a few more games under their belt. I'm sure they'll get a W.
welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Icebreakers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Moves the puck along the half wall. Trying to make some magic happen. Oh, what a great play, but denied!
Oh, what an unbelievable attempt at the Michigan. I mean, if this happened a couple decades earlier, you'd get crushed. But the skill set in the game has just changed so much. It's so entertaining, James. Just misses as the goaltender reads it perfectly.
Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. The Icebreakers will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, the game is so intense and competitive, sometimes you can get way too aggressive along the boards. And that minor, it's going to be a boarding call.
The Nighthawks get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play on your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
Beautiful 360 with the puck. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. From the boards, he takes that pass. And a stick break setup. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Great pressure forcing the turnover. Works it across to War. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Takes the puck to the point. Wow! They got thunderstruck on the play.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Douglas is done serving his time in the sin bin. We're back to even strength.
Well, even when you're on a power play, you have more time and space, but you have to have urgency, and there was none on that PP sequence. This group has to figure out a way to generate.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Tino's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Slides it quickly to War. Shot, and he's got that one. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Sends a pass over, and that pass is redirected. The Nighthawks cross the line and gain the zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. And that shot dives in traffic. That save, you gotta be better than that. Uses the boards with the bank pass.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
That's broken up in the neutral zone. But the Hawks look to start the transition game. Looks to make a play over to War. And that play's offside. We got a face-off coming up. More than half the period has expired. We're still scoreless. Tino's won the draw. The Icebreakers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that with a save by Clayton?
I've never been a goaltender except in road hockey games, but I tell you, if you take one off the mast, you got to be rattling. But nonetheless, he finds a way to get the save. And that's what you got to do. Put everything in front of it if you want to make the stop. Lehman's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. The Nighthawks win the faceoff at center. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a short pass to Pronger. Takes the shot, and he makes the save. Takes the feed at the point. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Pronger. Grabs the puck at center. He got all of that hit. Dishes it off. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Takes the pass. The Icebreakers have it behind the cage. Fires it on him. Oh, that's a rattler. Did you hear those boards rattle? Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. What a steal in his own end. Tino's got it across the line. Sends it over. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. On the attack along the boards. Oh, and that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Tino's won it off the faceoff. The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it over! And that's intercepted by Raymond. First period almost in the books here, nearing the final 60 seconds. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Puck leaves the zone, they'll be forced to regroup. Picked up along the wall by Pronger. And now he moves it quickly to Ward. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Advantage goalies through the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
The Nighthawks need to play the second period exactly like they played the first, except by the back of the net. I mean, they've held the majority of the possession time. They're getting good looks on net. They just got to find a way to convert and not get frustrated.
Tries to get it out of the zone. Knocked down at the blue line. Misses. What a chance to open the scoring there.
Well, it's a scoreless game here, James. It's defensively tight, so he had a real opportunity that was missed on that shot.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. Here's a chance. Oh, look at that one. He shuts the door. Oh, what a hit.
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up.
Scores. Oh, wow, what a shot.
Yeah, that was glistering, wasn't it, James? And it's twofold here because he has to find ways to get to open ice. And then, of course, that pass has to come across perfectly for him to be able to tag it. That's just fantastic execution. How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Tino's won the draw inside the neutral zone. The Nighthawks have it now. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Starks got it against the boards. And that pass attempt is deflected. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender. Sends the pass in front. And that's stopped. Jostling for the puck, he loses control. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Here's a chance in front. And that chance is blocked. Through pass ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Shuts him down.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Kings made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. 1-0 the score. From off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Big-time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. The Icebreakers play it along the boards. Play whistle dead, offside the call. The Nighthawks trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. And they win that draw at center. And the puck departs the zone. Solid check to slow him down. Dropped him in the open ice. Here's the clearing attempt. And there we go. Icing is the call.
There's always certain players that know when something needs to happen in the game. Listen, they're trailing in this one, and you have to be aware of how you can ignite your team. Well, that is a huge hit, and you can see just in the response that it elicits from the bench.
Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. That's intercepted.
Sometimes when you're winning, you get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Icebreakers lead it 1-0. Tino's won it in their own end. Quick feed to Ward. Here's a shot, and he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Takes it off, off we go! Big time stop. Oh, nowhere to go but against the wall. Quick pass to Pronger.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Loses the coverage there. And he takes the feed. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. Takes a shot. Answers the call with a big save. Drops him on the play. Taken along the wall by Pronger. Trying to get the puck away from the Inferno here. The Nighthawks looking against the half wall. Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Oh, look at this. Spectacular save on the play. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, he needed to make this scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
2 periods down, 1 more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Nighthawks have had a ton of great scoring chances. They just haven't been able to solve the goaltender. They can't get frustrated. I really like their play. They just got to stick with the game plan and continue to attack the net.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Oh, he misfires on that. And that's a smart heads-up play by Martinez. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Oh, and look who gets rocked once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Douglas is going off for 2 minutes.
Well, it's going to be a 2-minute minor for boarding here, James, and I think it's a good call. It's a dangerous play, it's over-aggressive, and it needed to be called.
The Nighthawks once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play as of yet here, James, but if they're able to capitalize and get on the board, guess what? The numbers go up pretty quickly.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. And the extended stick hits that one. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
And he slides it quickly to Ward. The Nighthawks played along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Pronger. Takes the feed. And he slides it quickly to Pronger. Denied that one.
You know the goalie's dialed in when you redirect the puck to the corner.
And that's wide of the net. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Across the line and on the attack. Takes the shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
The Nighthawks have played well tonight, creating all sorts of scoring chances, but they still trail here in the third. And he takes the feed. Quick shot! Takes the save. Puck grab by Tino. Picked up along the boards by Stark. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Icebreakers have it now. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. With possession along the wall. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. Here he is, he goes! Scores! Three unanswered goals, and as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
Well past the midway mark of this period, the Icebreakers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Stark's got it in the corner. And a strong physical collision on the play there. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. He got all of that. Scores! Break out the quad share on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. This is just a great job all the way around net front, James. Battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
The Icebreakers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And that was read perfectly. What a play by Martinez. Great reach with the poke check.
Well, freeze frame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook poke check that turns a high danger chance into nothing.
The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Skates in behind the cage. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game, and as a product, this is hit as a result.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Slides the puck over. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Battle along the wall. The Nighthawks gain possession. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Stopped by the goaltender. Douglas plays it now. The Icebreakers gain the zone. Lead pass ahead. Big time stop there.
On today's game, the goaltenders are often so huge, it's hard to believe that they can move across the 4x6 this quickly. Look at this post-to-post action. I mean, just a terrific save.
Right in front. Oh, brings it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
The Icebreakers have a big lead here. They've been dominating possession. Everything's about habits, being aggressive, staying on the puck. But you know that they always want to put it in, and this one just wires off the frame.
Smart read by the defender to come up with it.
The Icebreakers have picked up yet another pass, James. This is incredible. They dominated play all night long. They're all over the place, and they know exactly where to be at the right time to shut it down.
Dishes it to Keith. Moves it quickly over to Jackson. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck.
The Icebreakers pick up steam and are on the attack. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And there it is, the final horn. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross-crease, you know, and the players can shoot from everywhere. Just the landscape of the game is so fast. But, man, was he ever athletic tonight? He showed his movement, his mobility, and, man, his ability to track. He was excellent.
Really good. sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL.
You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy.
The Icebreakers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, look! Out against the wall!
Well, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. They've got numbers. Here's the pass. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Passes it over. Slides it across. Grabbed along the boards by Niedermeyer. And that doesn't reach the net. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Here's a chance. Answers it with an even better save. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. Intercepted the pass. Here he is with the backhander, and a great save. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, what a save in front.
Lehman's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Here's a backhander. Oh, wow, stops him again. Moves it in front. And it's blocked. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, what a save. And it's picked up by the defense. He's all alone with the goaltender. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway.
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Lehman. At center ice now, he grabs the puck and forces a huge turn of trying to shake loose. Slides it across. Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, "You're going to beat me. You got to find room."
Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. All alone. Up scores. Oh, wow. That's how you finish the breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish.
The Icebreakers continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. And off the draw, they take the puck. And now he moves it to Tino. Feeds it across. Put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back. She's Pounder. I'm Sobalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
The Icebreakers are trailing in this game because they're getting caught deep in the offensive zone. They've got to race to position and get on their horse and really elicit some back pressure here. They're giving up way too much off the rush.
Lots of time left in this period. The Nighthawks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Oh, and he lines up his opponent perfectly with the hip check. The Nighthawks take it across the line. Gutierrez will play it from the side. And he takes the dish. Here we go, on-man rush here. Oh, it's denied by Lehman. Trying to shake the defender. Scores! Clinical! The Nighthawks can do no wrong this evening, especially the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
Good stand-up hit. Tino's swooping in on the attack. Sends a feed in front, and that doesn't connect. Scooped up along the wall by Tino. The Nighthawks will play it from the corner. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck against the wall. They've got numbers here. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Icebreakers have had a lot of scoring opportunities, but they continue to trail here in the second. Tino's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Niedermayer's taking it from his own end. Long pass into the neutral zone. Takes to the scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James, and that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. Look out! Scores! And they get one back here.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and kick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
The Nighthawks take control of the faceoff. Niedermayer's moving the puck through his own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Tino. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Here's a centering pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Nighthawks gain control of it. He's got a little jump. There's it for the goal. The Nighthawks are having a laugh tonight, up by a bunch now.
Well, when it's working for you, it's working for you. And you know that the coach loves this as well because guess what? The entire bench is going to be utilized. They're all in rhythm. Get them all out there.
Niedermayer's lugging the puck. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Oh, what a violent call. He's got a step. Scores!
I want to take this replay back to where it all began, and it's going to be on the hit. I mean, in that contact zone that separates a player from puck. I mean, if you don't make this hit, you don't get possession, and there's no score.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Taken along the wall by Niedermayer. Now a quick pass to Gutierrez. Huge steal in his own end. Slides it diagonally to Saunders. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Stopped by the goaltender. Shot on net. Oh, another great save right there.
Oh, man. He's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there, and keeps his team in it.
The Icebreakers have it behind the net. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Raymond. And he'll opt to play the puck here. He might have a step here. He's in the clear.
Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back.
Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. We are underway here in the third. Let's see if there's any sort of saving face at one end of the ice. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Nighthawks have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home. So manage...
Trying to shake loose. All alone.
As I was saying earlier, James, in 40 minutes of play, they have been excellent. It's about closing it out the final 20, and sometimes that's the most difficult. Yeah, they have a comfortable lead, but it's going to be about the habits that they finish with.
Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. All eyes here at center. And that nullifies the penalty shot. We're still in the early stages of this period. Here we are, it's 5-2 in this one. The Nighthawks win the defensive zone faceoff. Off a stick and they can't connect. Lays the body into that play. The Icebreakers played along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Devastating collision against the wall. Pad save with ease. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Gutierrez has done a great job tonight of getting in behind the coverage, anticipating play with that crossover speed that turns into linear speed here, James. Once he gets ahead of steam up, no one's catching him. But the work ain't done yet. He's still got to finish it off when he's one-on-one with the goaltender. He's done it numerous times.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Trying to shake the defender. Pass it across.
Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Niedermeyer's going to play it against the half wall. The Nighthawks take it from the side. A howitzer. Gets in the lane with the body. He's got a little jump. He's in. Saunders has got the puck, and here he comes. Shot denied on the penalty shot.
When you're in a one-on-one battle, you got to find a way to be the victor, and I love the way he challenges. He comes right out and says, if you're going to beat me, it's going to have to be a great move.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's a chance to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Here's a shot. He scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
The Nighthawks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Moves into the slot. Scores! Absolutely clinical. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EA SHL. It's about to go down. The Icebreakers start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Oh, he destroys him on the play. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And it stays in. Oh, fantastic stop there.
Wagner's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Shot. Oh, great save right there on the play. Moves the puck. Big-time collision, and look at that. He landed right on his own bench.
Well, you know that the one giving the hit likes this to send a message, send it right over the boards into the laps of your teammates. It's embarrassing.
Breakaway. And there's the save on the play. Uses the force on that hit. Scoops up the puck now. Tries to feed it across. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. Moves the puck over to Tino. Hammers gain the line and on the attack. Handles the puck. The Icebreakers have it from the corner. Sends it out front. He scores! What a goal!
This is a primetime example of not taking the care of the puck in your own end, and you find a way to get out of it. You weather the storm, but in transition, when you are quick, you can capitalize, and that's exactly what's happened here.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Gains the zone from the right. Sends the puck across. And that's deflected. Grabs the puck in the slot. Takes the puck along the boards. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Right from a young age, you're working on small space games, and this is telltale reason why. Look at him in the low slot area here, just maneuvering, shifting his way to the backhand, and he buries it.
The Icebreakers are sitting pretty right now with a 2-goal lead, and it's still early in this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of game left, but they certainly got the start that they wanted to. They've been pressing all over the ice, closing quickly, and of course, finishing.
Grabs it in his own end. And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Stopped on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Oh, phenomenal move in the offensive end. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Quick pass across to Gutierrez. And that's stopped by Wagner.
A strong side to weak side, that's exactly what the goaltender does, pushing across with pace to be able to make that save. That's a beauty.
Puck picked up by Hammer. And the officials are going to play on here.
Well, yeah, I mean, this ice is going to be waved off. Coaches love this kind of intensity by their players. You get in a foot race, you keep your feet moving, and let the game go on.
Tino's got it in the defensive end. Here's the chance on the attack. Letang's got the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, a clutch save. And the officials lose sight of the puck, stopping the play dead. Both teams gliding into position, and the officials set to drop the puck. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Shot puts in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. back, everybody. We're your friends Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. Clean sheet of ice, and here we go with period number 2. Nice zone entry from the middle. Drives it to the crease. Decides to think about it. And he sidesteps the check there. Takes the feed. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Wagner's made his way quickly to the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Made that stop. Moves it to Hammer. The Icebreakers take it along the wall. Wrist one. Big save in front. My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Penalty shot. Play is done. Penalty shot is over. Simply put, can't do that. The Icebreakers continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Moves the puck behind the net. Oh, and he comes up with a big stop there. The Icebreakers have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Here's a short pass to Hammer. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Here they come on the attack. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
And we'll reset things after that icing.
Well, the goal light does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, then he comes out of nowhere with a sprawling athletic save.
Letang's won the draw here in their own zone.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. Got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
The Icebreakers move the puck in the defensive zone. Makes his presence known on the ice. Tries to feed it over to Hammer. Moves the puck along the half wall. Puts it on net. And there's the save. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Icebreakers continue to hammer the accelerator here in the offensive zone tonight.
They've been incredible almost through 2 periods of play here. I mean, their ozone possession time is dictating it all. The ability to get to the net and, of course, the motion on the outside, which is disrupting the coverage and opening up the lanes.
Hammer's got it into offensive territory. Dishes it off. That's a solid hit. Good stand-up hit on the play. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. And that's denied by Wagner.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction.
All alone. Tries to make a move and the puck hops away. Loose. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Oh, he scores! Oh, that was gorgeous.
I love his urgency on this play, James, as he is able to retrieve the puck and get in on the breakaway. I mean, his speed is the ultimate weapon as he separates himself from everyone else, giving himself a ton of time to make a move on the goaltender.
The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Letang's got the puck in his own zone. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And he makes the save. Right in the low slot. Gutierrez plays it against the boards. Toss up the puck after that hit. bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Two down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
The Nighthawks are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Shuts them down.
Lehman's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Taken by Tino. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tino stick handling in his own zone. Takes the bank feed. Oh, look at this. Cutting to the slot. And he makes the save with ease. Oh, gets a treffer on that one as he just got enough of it.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Gutierrez looks around. Keeps it out. Got a piece of it with the trapper.
Wagner's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Here's the shot, and the D come up with it in their own end. The Icebreakers are across the line and into the offensive end. Into the corner now. Here's the collision, and look who's hit again.
He's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Shakes off the coverage. He scoops up the puck, and he's in on the breakaway. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach. Says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity. They execute because of their defense.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Icebreakers now lead by 3. Quick shot! He scores! Breakaway in the back of the net!
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it.
The Nighthawks don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Angles it over to Gutierrez. On the attack along the boards. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Letang's got it along the boards. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Here they come on the rush. Feeds it over on the rush. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And he's knocked off the puck there. From the point, they take control of it. The Icebreakers have it now. Picked up along the boards by Hammer. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here comes the penalty shot. And here we go. Under a minute to go in the third. Scores!
Well, he's got a soft set of hands. There's no question about that, James. We saw it in the pregame, in the warm-up. All those magic tricks that he was doing with the puck. Well, he had an opportunity on the penalty shot, and he delivered.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Picked up along the boards by Letang. The Nighthawks flipping against the half wall. Taken by Letang. And we've got ourselves a penalty shot coming up here. Here's his chance, one-on-one with the goalie. Fires it on net, and he scores on the penalty shot.
And he finds it back to the net.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Nighthawks are down a pair. Quick feed to Gutierrez. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Pass out front, he scores! What a play!
James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
We know the goals don't stop with this one, and that right there marked their 800th career goal in the EASHL clubs. You know he's going to be stoked for a long time to come.
Sends the pass over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Shot! And kept that one out of the net.
Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
And we are all over with this one tonight.
Well, not the glorious, heroic performance they were hoping for in their debut here in the EASHL, but, you know, it's going to take some time, but I like some elements out there.
Yeah, there's definitely elements out there, and I'm sure the coaches out upon watching video will be able to show them some different moments within the game that they executed. But it's all a bit of a collective effort. It's hard to build and layer on top of one another in your first game when you're getting to know one another, figure out the chemistry within the lines. It'll come.
everybody, James Cebulski back for EA Sports. Look at these rosters. They're absolutely stacked. Let's see what's in store for this Hunt matchup. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Nordic Blizzard have won the opening faceoff and take possession here at the start. Takes it across the blue line. To the middle, and that's stopped. Slides it over to Yolmerson. Lintz has it against the half wall. The Nordic Blizzard have the puck in the defensive zone. Knocked away by Gawanke. It frees up the puck. And that's off a stick. Quick pass to Gretzky. The Nordic Blizzard have taken control of the puck. Chases front. Scores! And look at that. They are quickly on the board, and the crowd is going, what happened?
Well, if only it started that way all the time, exactly the way the coach would have drawn it up, but you certainly want to dictate pace when you are on the road, and you want to take the crowd out of it early. James, the goaltender's going to take a hard shot here. I thought he got square to the shooter, but unfortunately a little bit leaky as this one winds up in the back of the net.
The Nordic Blizzard have the game's first goal just minutes into this one.
Well, and it's so different when you're playing with the lead versus playing without it, James, especially when you're in the away bar and now you've silenced the crowd and you have all the momentum in your favor.
Fantastic save! Rocked him right against the boards!
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Here's a beat in front! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here they are on the attack. Jarvis takes the puck. Chelios is tripped up, and we've got a penalty coming up. Here comes the call. Heatley's getting called for tripping.
Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by one.
Here's the first look at the power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Great reach by Vincent. Grabbed along the boards by Shen. From the back of the cage with the puck. Denied by the goaltender. Puck scooped up by Anderson. Looks to pass it to Shen. Moves it quickly over to Letnin. Goes right to the crease. They score! And just like that, we are tied.
Well, great defense leads to offense. At least that's what I'm going to say as a former defender, James, who is only on the PK. They attack the puck, and they get an opportunity, and they get the shorty.
Lintz gets things back to even here at period number one.
But as a player and as a coach, I always look at periods in 5-minute increments here, James, and you know that they lost the first one. So it's about winning the next one, right? It's about winning that next one, making sure that that's your measuring stick, and I think the coach will be pleased with their response to that goal against.
Feeds it over! And now it's grabbed by Larkin. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Chelios off to the box. Interference the call.
In this game, you're always trying to buy time for your teammates, but sometimes if you hold on a little bit too long, you're going to get the interference call.
Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't come in there. If you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Look at this. Down a man and he's in alone. Oh, fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. And no question, thought it was going to be the back of the net. But the goaltender makes a fantastic save.
Garland's taking it from his own end. Driving right to the front. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Now that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Past the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Stacey's got it across the line. Breakaway! And that chance falls apart.
Yeah, it certainly did, and that's tough.
Trying to shake the defender. Scores! Quick as a hiccup. It's in the back of the net.
Now, you said it. Quick, James, and he is lightning fast, and he separates himself from the pack every single time and generates these opportunities.
Late goings of this period. Lynch is trying to build on that one-goal lead. Sends it over to Larkin. Oh, that closes him off against the wall. Avoids the poke check. Directed over to Stankoven. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The Nordic Blizzard have it on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. And that's stolen by Benson. Less than a minute. Oh, stopped it. Wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck.
There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Lintz leads it 2-1. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Can't connect. What a steal in his own end. Chelios has the puck against the half wall. Denies him with a save. Lynx with possession in their own zone. Pass in front. Picked off in front. Slides the puck ahead to Garland. Drills them. Pass to Gretzky. Oh, absolutely hammers them. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kicked it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position, while this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease. I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off. Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talking about change the momentum of a game and a timely save, that's one right there.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. Lintz is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Matthews wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. And he takes the pass. Puts it on net. Blocked in traffic. Kane swings it behind the net. Moves it to Benson. Lintz has the puck. Here's a short pass to Sedin. Receives the pass. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Finds the paddle in there and pokes it away.
Luongo has been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving a real opportunity to win.
And it's a quick pass to Howe. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Comes up with the stop.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net. Luongo's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Black Wings are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Douglas takes possession right off the draw. Tiptoes around the poke check. What a break for the goaltender as it goes off the inside post and stays out. Can't hang on to the puck after taking it off. Big time stop there. Passes it over. Slides it across. Throws the puck up there with the chest. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Nordic Blizzard have gained possession off the wall. Quick feed to Schaefer. And that's a smart heads-up play by Hjalmarsson. Lintz looks to break out in their own end. The Nordic Blizzard have it in their own zone. Intercepted at center by Baranki. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And this one's underway here in the third. Moves the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Luongo's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Shot redirected, and a great save.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the...
He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal.
I'll tell you what, Coach just love these types of goals because it's all about hounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Slides the puck across to Miller. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Puck grab by Miller. Scooped up along the wall by Lidstrom. The Nordic Blizzard have possession along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And that's off a stick. Handles the pass. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Lynx has it in the defensive end. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. Sends it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Loses the coverage there. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Handles the puck from the left side.
Matthews' team has a chance to win here, James. It's a close game, but he's been real quiet in this one. He's going to need to find his offense and generate some if this team wants to win. Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Here's a chance! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here's a chance in front. Here's a shot! And now it's stopped. Denies the chance by blocking it. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Anderson. Quick pass to Bellamo. He's got a step. Oh, that was incredible. The timing couldn't be bigger.
Well, no, in the third period, when you're in a close game, it's a bit of a track meet right now, and your goaltender comes up massive with a timely save. I mean, those are the ones you need, James, if you want to win hockey games. Mark that save.
A critical draw here. Douglas has won the draw. Sends a pass over. Rips a laser beam. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
Almost. Well, we see him working on this deflection all the time in practice, James, and you know that in a game, that's where he's going to get you on a shot, and he doesn't miss with a perfect redirect.
Puck picked up by Milwaukee. Schaefer's got it in the defensive end. Miller's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. They're in the final 60 seconds in this one. Moves it quickly over to Gretzky. Shot! Blocker save! Finds some space in the corner. Moves it to Winterton. Picked up along the wall by Gretzky. And now it's turned away. Pushes it across to Miller. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Passes out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Carries it in. Taken by Garland. With possession along the wall. Takes that pass back at the point. And that slides right out to center ice. Takes the puck. The Nordic Blizzard have gained control of the puck in their own zone. They've got numbers. Oh, he's saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a score.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Hard-fought win tonight, but you look at puck possession here, Cheryl, a huge factor that stands out for me.
Yeah, you don't even have to really look at the analytic numbers. I mean, the eye test says it all. You knew that they had the puck on their stick, and they were in control of the game right from puck drop.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see you next time from ringside. Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports as we get set to drop the puck on a little hut. Well, we've been waiting for this one all day long, and here we go. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Here's a short pass to Douglas. Moves around along the half wall. Puck scooped up by Miller. Picked off. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Sanderson. And here's the pass to Douglas. Great read in the offensive zone by St. Louis. Puck grabbed by Cowan. Sends it out in front. And that shot's blocked. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. Miller's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck. And when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
The Avs will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Well, we all know that specialty teams are often the difference makers in the game. And with this one knotted at 0, they got to find a way to get the go-ahead right here and establish their presence on the power play.
Shuts him down.
Hellebuck's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Blocker saved by Omar.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Caves plays it into the offensive zone. The Avs will get some fresh legs out there as they continue this power play. He's over on the head. Scores! Gets up, and a back to the net bounce out there.
Perfectly executed shot, and sometimes this one ricochets out, but this time it bounces directly in off the post. We don't get many odd man rushes throughout the game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Avs have taken a 1-0 lead. McKinnon works the puck in his own zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And these fans are still buzzing about what we just saw. What a save that was, Cheryl.
Yeah, he made an incredible save and really engaged this fan base. They're on their feet. You know they're right into the game. And listen, when they are showing you that kind of appreciation, you also want to play for them.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Matthews wins the draw inside his defensive zone. Takes the pass. Yager's got it along the wing. To the front. Tremendous stuff with the blocker by Omar.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. And now he passes up to Howe. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Oh, the stick folds on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Raptors gaining momentum. Takes it at center. And he sidesteps the check there. Dishes it off. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Here he is, all alone. Scores! Oh, wow, that's how you finish a breakaway.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was going to do, saw the daylight, and took it, James, for the finish. Well, he's going to get rewarded for his efforts here, James, but it all starts from his anticipation and his breakaways.
The Nordic Blizzard have evened things up. And Cheryl, what does that do for a team when you get a goal here late in the first?
Well, it certainly gives you momentum heading into the second period here, James. I mean, it's the final minutes of the opening period, and you want to make sure you have that push and that urgency. Now you got to sustain it, right? You got to find a way to go ahead by one, so you got to use that momentum to your advantage.
Gets it to the other point. Oh, a stay
goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And that misses. Quick feed to Chelios. And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Beliveau. Huge steal in his own end. Takes the blast. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Douglas has it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Miller. Steps into it. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment?
The Avs have had zero offensive production in this game. They've been on their heels, and really their opponent is taking it to them. The goaltender's been strong, and it's the reason this game is still tied.
Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's all tied up. Off the draw, he ties up his opponent. And gets a piece of him with the trapper.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Back to the point, they set it up.
Great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Passes it inside. Scores! What an opportunity and delivers!
You can't blame the goalie on this one. He was tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes to... Dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Just a single save by Omar. Takes a shot, blocked in traffic. Right on the doorstep, comes up with the stop. Colorado's got a hold of the puck now. Works it across to Blake. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Levels him with the hit. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Blake's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. Some really great puck movement and speed to the neutral zone to gain that possession on entry, James, and then it's all about drive and attack. They take advantage of the miracle advantage and they bury it.
Past the midway mark with a frame. Colorado's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2.
or the momentum out of their opponent's sails. This is exactly what they needed to get back on the board and get the momentum shift back in their favor.
The Nordic Blizzard have put themselves right back into this one after that goal.
Well, good teams have a way of burying the bad play, looking ahead, and they've done just that, getting themselves back in this game.
Colorado's got the puck here in the open ice. Anderson's carrying it ahead. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. And that's knocked away by Fantilli. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Forces the turnover. Gets the puck over to Beliveau. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Taken along the wall by Fantilli. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Big time hit, and that has some hot sauce on it.
It certainly did, James. I mean, it was thunderous. You can see the whole bench light up with that hit. It's timely, and it also generates a ton of momentum for his team.
The Nordic Blizzard have the puck in the defensive zone. McInnes plays it now. Takes it and looks ahead. Quick shot! Oh, and he makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. And he coughs it up with the pass. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. And they have dropped the puck here on the final frame. A little welcome sock'em on the play. They've got numbers here. How did he stop that one?
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He brings the ball to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Omar's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
The Avs have it from their own end. The Nordic Blizzard have taken possession along the wall. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Slides the pass over to Iafrate. Steps across the blue line. The Avalanche have the puck in their own end. The Nordic Blizzard have gained possession off the wall. The Avs will play it in their own end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Ullmark's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Tanak's been really hot in terms of his pursuit in this game, James. His coach is going to love the fact that he elicits this huge hit, and what that does is it separates player from puck, and now they get the puck to be able to go the other way and generate some offense. He's the reason this whole play starts that leads to the goal.
Bellimos won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Benson's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, look at this. They've got the defense outnumbered. To his teammate. Kicks it away with ease. Shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Great save on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goaltenders are so good at giving and then taking away, and that's exactly what he does right here, James. I think he's given an area of the net and then takes it away, knowing that the shooter's going there.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Colorado's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. The Avalanche have it on the attack. Busted stick on the play. These equipment managers got big budgets now there, Cheryl.
They got big budgets, but it doesn't seem like they last, does it, James? I mean, look at that one. It just ricochets and snaps in two.
Crazy. More than half the period has expired. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Puck picked up by Hedman. Showing off her edge work there. Takes the feed. Here he is, shot on front. Good time stop there. Oh, he kept it out. I can't believe it.
I feel like he ain't taking no for an answer there, James, right? I mean, it's like he's throwing everything at it. Desperation to keep that puck out of the net. That has got to give his team a real push right now.
Slides it diagonally to Douglas. Here's a pass in front. Scores! What a finish on the play!
A great placement, but he had to get the one-timer off quickly, James, because he didn't have much time and space in that net front area. You know that they're going to close quickly on you when you find that that puck comes across.
The Nordic Blizzard have tied it up, and not a moment too soon here in the third, Cheryl.
Great teams find a way to get it done, and that's exactly what they did. Yes, critical timing, but what a momentum shift here.
Miller's lugging the puck. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Puts it away in his own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Fires it! Oh, he stops that one! That was served up with a whole lot of spice.
Douglas finally breaks through and gets on the score sheet here. James has been sniffing around it all night. A ton of puck touches in the right spots at the right time. Just hasn't been able to connect. The coaching staff and everyone's going to love that he didn't get frustrated. He stuck with it, and he's rewarded for his efforts.
In the final moments of this period, we got a tie game. Bellimos won the draw inside his own end.
Anderson's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows by
scores! A huge...
The initial shot's going to come here, but I love the habits on this play. Driving the net without the puck, anticipating where it's going to go, get your stick on it and bury it.
The Nordic Blizzard have to be playing with confidence now here in the third period, and they've got that one-goal lead.
There'll be a lot of coaching now because it's about managing the game, James, knowing exactly where they are and finding a way to finish it off with a victory.
Stars! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free, and the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence, not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and, of course, finish.
Bellimos won the draw center. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Sanderson's got the puck in his own zone. Some great thievery in the open ice. Oh, wow! Here's a shot! Denied by Hellebuck.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Tries to get the puck to Benson. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. And now he moves it quickly to Fantilli. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Here they come on the attack. There's a great close save by Omar.
As a shooter, you want to get the goaltender moving laterally, so that is executed check. Unfortunately, the goaltender anticipated that and moved across, pushed across to be able to make the save. That's just a fantastic one.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. What an energy in the building tonight here, Cheryl. I mean, this thing had a little bit of everything, and I didn't want it to end.
Well, in particular in the first period with a number of goals, high-flying offense, and everyone kind of settled in throughout the game and got back to playing some defensive hockey.
Well, we certainly had a great time tonight. Everybody in the broadcast crew as well. And from all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski wishing you a safe and healthy night. And we'll see you down the road again soon.